Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the EU Professionals Tournament, the second to last day here. Only 3 teams remaining after Serenity has been kicked out yesterday. And we got Jack back at it again. Hello.
Good evening, everyone. Nice to be here.
Nice introduction. But
Yeah.
yeah, with that being said, looking forward to this one. It's going to be very interesting. We're gonna have LOCA face BPS for the third time within these top 8 tournaments. It's going to be interesting to see how that match will turn out, as of course both teams are fantastic in terms of their strategy in place. So I'm
Mhm.
looking forward to it. But regarding that, let's have a look at the current brackets, and they look like this. As we said, Serenity dropping out yesterday against APA, who are now waiting in the low bracket finals for whoever loses now. And Jack, mind you tell people what best of format it is today?
Today it is the best of 7 series. That means whichever team wins the first 4 matches will win the fixture, and that's the same for the lower bracket final. And the winner of the upper bracket will advance to grand finals, and they will secure at least 2,100 US dollars. And the third place tonight will take home 700 US dollars, and we will see which team will take home that amount in the lower bracket final.
Exactly. And maybe not talking about the professionals only, a quick look into the challenges. We have Raid playing IW today, streamed by Aminet and Fujit, also in co-commentary. And whoever loses there will play Veil, having their second chance in the low bracket finals. Also, these are best of sevens, right?
Ye- Um, yeah, I mean, all the games tonight will be a best of 7, but tomorrow's games will be best of 9, which
Yep.
is going to be very interesting. And both Avery and I will be commentating that match on the official Wargaming channel.
Yep, that will be exciting. I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, there's not much else to talk about, I don't think.
Um,
I'll have some battle passes to give away later. I will
hmm.
explain those rules as we go. So please keep an eye on the chat or just listen very closely, because else you won't get anything. But yeah, we're
Hmm.
gonna get our room invite in about 2-ish minutes. So why don't we have a look at the maps that we're gonna be playing? And
Yep, sure. The maps I'm going to load very soon on my folder. We got it here. The final stage finals. The upper bracket final. We begin with Yukon, Fort Despair, Dynasty's Pearl, and finally Desert Sands. With the lower bracket final, Desert Sands, Alpenstadt, Faust, and Camp Stier.
some very aggressive and some very passive maps, so a big mix
Um,
between these.
Upper bracket final is going to be interesting as well because the first 3 maps are all heavy oriented maps. So I think
Mm,
APA really missed out on this one because I think they have been really good with those heavies and they would benefit a lot with this map selection. But they are going to play in the lower bracket finals, which is somewhat more medium oriented. So we're going to see how APA is going to approach that and how Serenity, the LOCA and BPS will approach the upper bracket final.
definitely. Um, all 3 teams here gonna be giving us hopefully a good performance here as we wait for the room invite. But
I
yeah,
mean, while we wait, why not give our predictions to which team will win this fixture, local or BPS?
I think purely by gameplay stance, this is hard to guess, seeing as how
Mm-hmm.
both BPS and LOCA are very good in their own rights.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it's gonna go to tiebreaker, but at least I hope it will. But I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't be able to guess who would win this. But what do you
Sure.
think?
I think it will be really, really close. Close. BPS. I think yesterday they had a bad day in the office, but they they got through in the end. I believe it's going to be really not yesterday. I think it was 2 days ago. Sorry, 2 days ago they had a bad day in the office. I think today could be very very different, and I believe that the people there in BPS would be feeling very very confident coming into this one. And LOCA, they are looking so far like contenders, but the most important matches will be the matches today or and tomorrow.
Definitely. But yeah, our room invite is up, and we start with Yukon. It's gonna be a quite interesting one. Yukon mostly played over the top side near the encounter cap area, meaning A, B, and also C. D here being often more or less ignored, sometimes used though, if you have something called a mobile vehicle. So we'll see if these teams go for maybe T22s or even Vickers here. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I think Yukon is, yeah, as I said, a heavy oriented map. All the action happening around the northeastern side of the map. Southwestern side is not to be ignored, however. We saw some teams making use of their southwestern side to make really good spots and flanking action. So medium tank, light tank would be really, really good for this map. And although the terrain in the northeastern corner is somewhat flat, so we could expect some heavily armored tanks such as IS-4 and the Mouse. And we saw sometimes when you go really aggressive with these tanks, you can literally punch a hole in the other team's formation.
But we already see a lot of Kranwagen. So in general, autoloaders being taken right now. Maybe not just readied up, but we see a batch at 50B here on the side of BPS. Will be interesting to see how that one might develop here. Oh, no 50B. I guess don't want to go for too much of that clipping power.
Yep, and LOCA is going with no mediums or lights, and it's not something that I like to see. It triggers me a lot, and on Yukon, I definitely would recommend at least one medium or light because really, I saw a lot of teams really making use of that extra medium or light for the DPM and really to play with the caps and also flanking the others. So I'm really excited to see how BPS is going to work with that Batchat 25T. It has good mobility. The armor is a bit bad, but the main problem is that the gun on the move can be very inaccurate.
Definitely. But yeah, we do see a potential mouse here from LOCA. Would be interesting
Yeah.
if they do take that. Usually that's assigned to go for the middle area, an early C cap here. Or maybe not early, since the mouse is rather slow. But a play over C seems definitely reasonable. So it's gonna be all about if they actually decide to then take it or not.
Mm. However,
So,
and it's going to be about cat play as well. So potentially, Batchat will be looking, and they are from the north side actually. So maybe they're looking to get a hold on D side, and maybe to even cap it when Batchat isn't sporting anything. And whichever team gets the cap lead will defend. And by the looks of it, LOCA seems to have a better setup to actually make the rotation. Um, they're going to take double mouse potentially, and that could be very crucial.
yeah, we have seen that used before, but it is a risky setup, seeing as they aren't the fastest and are easily ignored. So LOCA here definitely gambling. But both teams triple Kranwagen seemingly want to, approach this a little bit slower than usual.
But also Yukon with the kind of the map being somewhat enclosed, the mouses can work really well, and it doesn't. They don't have to worry too much compared to other maps like Desert Sands, Oasis Palms, and really getting shot from literally everywhere. We also saw some really great games in the mouse on Yukon. I remember Nikolay doing more than 7,000 damage in that mouse alone, and that play in that mouse won endgame that game, and it was really fantastic to watch. I think you will remember that.
Mm,
Remember that game, right?
yeah, that game was fantastic.
Yeah. So
Depends though.
Will Fantastic inherit Nicolet's record here? I would love to see that.
Or even Uni, one of the two, if they can
Oh yeah, true.
reproduce that or just maybe do at least a little bit decently. But since the mouse is
Yeah.
ignored, it's usually easier to do damage in a lot of games,
Mm.
which is why it's
Yeah.
sometimes at the top of the damage. But it doesn't matter too much
Yeah.
if you can't get kills, of course, since it does
True.
like DPM. So
Right.
let's see.
We'll see.
First game here of the evening in this best of 7. And with that, put some predictions in the chat. Who do you think will win? With a scoreline, a team needs 4 victories, so keep that in mind. Add your name and server, of course, as well, because else that might be a bit awkward if you don't.
Yeah, my prediction robot is saying LOCA to win 4-3. So what are your predictions? Comment there. So we are seeing BPS Red Team No Sport going mostly to A and B. LOCA doing something similar, and that batch chat as expected will be looking to get some information for D, or even going straight. No, he's going to pass through it, and we get some spots.
Ooh, he's going to be spotting on C here for whoever moves in. He's going to see those 2 mouses, but they are expected to go there, so there's no surprise here. Ooh. F there just barely managed to dodge that blind shot from Uni.
Yeah.
But cap
Very
advantage
true.
here for BPS. Now with D as well. It's gonna get quite a lot of points for them.
I think Luca is trying to put some pressure onto getting A as well, but since Gravitas team got D as well, the cap points are in favor of them. But Gravitas team needs to be extremely careful because they are down by more than
Huge
1,000
here.
people.
Losing a big chunk there, trying to cross over.
Yeah, and also drop the reactive armor from that, and I think he is wasting that because now no one is shooting Ute, obviously.
Definitely, we see the LOCA mouses here slowly but surely moving forward. But we also have the batch set from BPS here, F, sneaking up behind them. And has found Anya.
Yep, and I think Onya is coming back to his spawn to deal with FD Yogurt, and you know he will want run away from this. He doesn't want to get killed easily.
Definitely. This one will start a bit slow here, but we will ramp things up very soon. Both teams here with 2 caps.
And Ray shot into Fantastic from I think from FD Yogurt probably. Yeah, and still the hit points are with LOCA, but the caps are with Gravitas team. So absolutely, LOCA needs to make a move sooner or later, and they have the hit points, so they have to make sure they don't lose any more hit points because that could become difficult if they lose too much hit points when it comes to rotation.
LOCA here is stacking up their tanks quite a bit now on the A side here. We might see a potential push coming from them. But it's being a bit slow.
Yep, FD Yoga is once again going into the enemy spawn to get some spots up, and he will spot up very few tanks, but he can be very useful in going behind. And LOCA is still deciding on how to push a DPS, BPS. This kind of defensive setup seems to be hard to be broken through.
Yeah. Uni now knows that the Batchet is in their spawn. He did take a bounce there with heat in the tracks. The Batchet not able to pen that under that angle. But LOCA not too hesitant, but both teams here crossing 700, approaching 800, and we have to make a move soon here. And it seems to be that the mouses from LOCA will be the ones to do it.
True. And for Stars and Univinge are still getting sported. Fantastic is pushing his lineup. I think LOCA is setting up to push onto B probably, and BPS will need a response.
Oh, here's the push. We have it coming. Jasio and Venta in the middle, and the 2 mouse here on their way towards B. It is the plan to get that, but we have Evil Fantasy behind these mouses already. And now it's all about focus fire, but Stee is also gonna be stolen.
Yep, great job there by Evil Fantasy, and FD Yoga has come in probably to shut down Anya, but no, he's looking for the Phoenix instead, bounces, but I think he will put this last shell onto Ute.
Yeah, UT here is gonna get shut down in the corner, and therefore A is also gonna be stopped. 900 points here already for Team Gravitas, and they're looking very good right now. Kuma here having the attention of 3 heavies, buying a lot of time for his team there.
Yep. After Yoga once again going into the enemy's forces looking to shut down Onya. A great shot there. And Evil Fantasy is now one shot. He will be killed very, very soon.
Yeah, Fox here definitely getting that kill. Hit points. Still even a slight advantage here for LOCA though.
We see a
the
lot of
fight
action happening
is
around
now
on the
ensuing.
sea area and near Yasuotastic, but Gravitas team, with that kill, that puts them
Phoenix.
into 980 hit points.
Oh, a revenge kill there. It is getting very close right now, but the points, as you said, they are taking for BPS here, but Edgar's getting shut down quite
Yeah.
harshly right now.
They need to kill tanks as soon as possible, and the
Uni-
Phoenix needs to go down first.
Uni bounces on Edgar, they're not able to put him down to a one-shot. That was a last-second kill here. Jasio goes
But
down.
the Gasio, yeah, that means Gravitas team got it. Great 1v1 right there.
What a great game here from both teams. Very close for a lot of this, but F here actually managing to do top damage for BPS. As you said, that bad shot really did pay off with a lot of movement and just circling around LOCA here. And they are going to
Very
take
true
that
indeed.
first win. What a
Yep.
good start.
Yeah, it is. BPS really made use of that bad chat to its full extent and really put the shells into the right tanks. A bit worried about the encounter on sea though, but Gaseojos made sure that Yasuotastic would not be able to kill him off, and that kill right here is very, very crucial. I think both teams responded really well. I especially love both Evil Fantasy and After Yoga working together in shutting down an IS-4 of LOCA.
We see double 50B Vickers now for BPS. What do you think about
Hmm.
that, considering they also have a mouse and double Kranwagen here?
A bit worried about the Gravitas team, the amount of hit points they're going to have. Vickers Light's not going to have a lot of hit points. I don't think 50Bs have a lot of hit points either. With LOCA going with double mouse and triple Kranwagens, that means I believe BPS has to trade a lot better than LOCA in this one. And on Yukon, it's easy to hide your tanks, and it's going to be hard for BPS to punish LOCA.
Definitely, as you said, and those 50s, they can be used as an assassination tank though, so if BPS is able to maybe rotate them behind LOCA with a well-timed push, that could also be very deadly, but if LOCA is able to respond properly, that might be shut down very fast, because you don't want to lose those 50s early.
But I would assume like LOCA to play it a lot more closely. They don't have very quick tanks, so they want to stay as close as possible to prevent them from getting assassinated by the clipping tanks. And the Vickers Light's going to be very important for BPS in gathering the information for them.
Definitely, and with that, the prediction ends here, so no more in the chat, please, so that the moderators can take care of it. But as you said, the hit points here, we have nearly 2,000 difference between LOCA and BPS. And how much that will make a difference is what BPS will have to show us here.
They have to at least, chip away one tank worth of damage here. And this can be ever so important after Yoga getting a lot of spots up. But he getting shots! Not nice.
Shot there.
Oh, yeah. Great anticipation by the double mouse here, but Komi's trying to put a shell but couldn't connect because it's showing the frontal arm of the mouse.
And BPS not going for the top side all too much. We see a D presence. A very aggressive one at that, and LOCA here is now split. And if BPS notices this, that might be very troublesome here.
True, LOCA trying their best. Yasuotastic putting shells into Evil Fantasy, and now already Gravitas team losing more than down by more than 3,000 hit points of deficit, and this is looking really bad for them at the moment.
Here putting a very good APCR clip there into that mouse, didn't even shoot heat, but still penned all three. That is very good damage that he's done here. But BPS is slowly relocating.
True. Oh, Evil Fantasy is now down to a 2-shot in the mouse, and that could be very problematic. But Yasuotastic is also quite low, and I think BPS is looking to make a big push onto Yasuotastic, Ute, and Fantastic, and I think they should work on that. They need to be decisive.
Yeah, Komi here now being targeted a bit. He needs to be careful with his 50B. He doesn't want to get focused first. And Ute here making a good bait. They're helping out his Kranwagen here, using some hit points. But LOCA is now pushing into their side, and they are absolutely in favor here with a lot of hit point advantage.
Yeah, BPS is looking a little bit disjointed at the moment. They're looking to get A. No, they're looking to get Yasuo Tastic here. Is now tracked, and Venusaur puts a great shell, and Edgar kills Yasuo off.
Oh, Kami here with his 50 goes down. This is now a 5v6 here. But BPS is very heavily split right now. We have the Clan 50 far away from the mouse Vickers.
That ram
But the
from
fight on
Anya
C
onto Playmaker.
is still going on.
Brilliant. Got 2 caps, but the hit points, LOCA have more than 4,000 hit points at the moment. Venusaur is the sorry focus for LOCA with a bounce from Fantastic. It doesn't matter at this point.
Venta here has a Vickers in front and a Clan behind. He's gonna go down to Vano here. But even if that happens, BPS here not able to make a comeback. We still have a full Phoenix and a full Fox. So BPS not even that bad with their focus fire. They just got out-pushed in the end, and LOCA here making very good use of that. And we're tying on the first map.
True. As I said, BPS with that kind of setup, they have to train a lot better. They didn't do that. And secondly, they had an idea to kind of push onto way, but it looks very, very uncoordinated though. And LOCA really punished that mistake from BPS for that. And I think really BPS, they have to plan a little bit more carefully, and they have to, have a better connection with the rest of the teammates. But LOCA absolutely fantastic response right here to shut down BPS.
Definitely. And as we can see in the damage result as well, Garcia here and Kami both heavily focused out by BPS here. And with that, we move to Fortress Bay.
Yep, we do. And it's now going to be another heavy oriented map, I must admit. And I think it all boils down to both B cap and C cap. Best if you could get cap lead by capturing B, because B cap is pretty easy to decap, but not C. C you can side strip and hide and get a cap stop potentially. And we will see how both these going to approach this.
Definitely. And seeing as there's 4 IS4s on the side of BPS, they're definitely not wanting to mess around here. We might even see a corner play around A with those. The T22 also suggesting maybe a fast spot near C. I'm looking forward to that. And with that, why don't we do another prediction? This time in terms of damage. So let us know how much damage. Jack, which team do you want them to guess the damage from?
True.
Give me a team, Jack.
I will say BPS.
All right, so with that, the next round coming here, please give us a guess about how much damage BPS will be doing after the end of this one. And if you guess correctly or the closest to it, we'll get some more battle passes as well.
Okay. Here we go. BPS, red team south spawn with LOCA, blue team, north spawn. So BPS looking to go into the A side, with LOCA looking to put most of their tanks near the C side. It's going to be interesting to see how they're going to approach this, but at least BPS with a medium tank. I think BPS is going to win this one because they have a medium tank.
And as we can see, I did guess correctly here. F is gonna quick spot on C. Not gonna see anyone though, but we also have to mention there's quite a big HP advantage again here between these two teams.
And once again, BPS has to really trade a lot better. But with LOCA getting the C cap at the start, they will get a cap lead, and it's all on BPS to make the rotation. And it's going to be difficult for them to do so.
But look how defensive LOCA is in their positioning here. We have 3 Kranwagens defending their spawn, the rest all around C. So we have quite a big gap between these teams. Or between these two chunks of tanks. So if BPS were to push between that, it might be a little bit rough here. But we have Phoenix now closing that and overlooking it quite well.
Yeah, I believe it's going to be really hard for BPS to break it down. So I suppose BPS might be thinking of maybe doing a brief cap stop, I'd say, and hoping not to take too much damage here. LOCA, I don't think it's really possible to break this defensive setup down unless BPS held their breath and like go. We will go for this side, like we will go straight on. We don't think about anything else. Then maybe they could make a breakthrough. But otherwise, where do you think BPS could rotate to?
I mean, we're currently already seeing that happening, stacking up their tanks in their spawn here, with now 3 of the IS-4s being here, and Vano with the Kranwagen. We might see a push on C, but this could also be just trying to bait out LOCA. But they don't need to. They have that cap advantage.
But I mean, if you were third, if you were the Evil Fantasy playing the IS4, the caller here, where do you think would you call your teammates to push to in this situation?
I don't even know where I would send my teams to. I would probably try to get a lot more knowledge, because currently they don't know anything of that sort.
Right.
We only now see Phoenix here being spotted, but the rest is more or less unknown to both teams. So it's probably about just being a little aggressive, not too much, of course, and just see what you can get out of your opponents.
True. I don't think like if you push the mouses, you know the Kranwagens who absolutely like rotate and support your teammates. If you rush the Kranwagens, you at least would be losing a tank because like 9 shells in a matter of like what 20 seconds. It's not ideal at all. But I mean BPS has to make a choice here, and it's going to be a hard one.
Yeah.
With Evil Fantasy Sported as well, the Phoenix Sporting as well, it's still very very stale at the moment. But
no damage has
Gravitas
been
team
done yet either.
True. Gravitas team needs to make a move here.
Now, just a quick intervention. I see the chat. There's no issue on my side with the stream, so please reload if you have any problems. But there's none here. And with that also, let's stop the prediction. And, yeah.
Great shot onto Union Josh, but by someone very far away. I mean, IS-4, very inaccurate gun, so that was a very good trick shot. And hopefully, if BPS is able to chip away gradually onto the LOCA, they will be at an advantage.
Yeah, LOCA here is, and not LOCA, but also BPS here is quite split, both these teams. BPS even more so, having Playmaker alone with F there on the other side. We might see to try a distraction here on A, potentially.
Oh dear.
LOCA here spotted there with the Kranwagens, making them move into the middle. And it seems the play has started here. BPS pushing on the C spawn.
Oh, they're ignoring C, actually. It's going to be a testament to where the LOCA can defend really well. And Edgar's going to be the focus, probably. No, it's Union Josh to get a huge chunk of hit. And it's going to be really tight.
Oh, Uni here absolutely being shot to pieces. And LOCA needs to get their tanks in. But we have 2 Kranwagens isolated on B. And the rest needs to start focus firing. Vano here very low. Edgar is as well. But C is interrupted, and there's no point gain for BPS right now.
Oh, true. They need to take out a tank. Vanuso is quite low, but I think Phoenix is blocking Utah for a little bit. That's not good indeed. Phoenix is going to go down very quickly. And he's down.
We need some kills happening here now for LOCA, because they're not looking too well right now. 2 tanks here going down at the same time, though. As we have Venta killing one of them on B. But the points are absolutely even here. Both caps stop right now. It's all about these kills. Edgar goes
BPS
down.
seems to be winning B, but look at C. It's a huge cluster F right now. Ghost is now down to 798 damage. Only needs to put that Sherry, but Evil is going to shield Ghosty, but it's Ghosty that takes the hit.
Yeah, BPS here definitely with the better focus fire. And LOCA here going very risky, not sending the 2 Kranwagens to C, giving BPS that tank advantage. And just better focus fire here, definitely determining this game. As Anya, the last one standing, BPS will win this one.
Yep. It is really great job by BPS, but more of a job that LOCA will be thinking about, reflecting about whether they have done well in defending. Because in this situation, I mean, the Mouses lost way too many hit points at the start already, and they have to. Oh, I only saw that turret. You know, the mouse just sitting upright. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, it's sitting upright. This is. Oh my goodness me! You need to screenshot. You need to screenshot that.
Wow.
So BPS 5 tanks to 1-2K, very well done here. As I said, they really held their breath and went to a side that they think they could get a foothold on, and it paid off. LOCA 2 tanks only doing 1-2K. They have to defend a lot better because they had a really good positions. They had the right idea, but they just need that
Yeah.
final third.
Yeah, that focus fire was really well done from BPS. And
Yep.
I don't know, just sending these tanks to B is a very questionable move. Yes, BPS also had two there, but I think just
Mhm.
joining up with the rest of your team is more important here. And BPS just having that better focus fire from the beginning of when the push started
Mm.
really did take a toll on LOCA there. And BPS winning this one now in a very good position here.
Sure. I mean, you could also, on the other hand, allow the mouses to kind of pull back and absorb the push while you make another push over to B. In that way, you could shut down the 2 tanks of BPS near B, and then you can then just rotate and pinch the rest of the BPS forces. But I think LOCA just maybe sat a little bit too comfortably. That gave BPS the upper hand here, and hopefully we're going to see another great match from both teams, and LOCA would try to defend better this time.
Definitely. We see an FV215B now here from Zerd, Evil Fantasy, and the T22, meaning that BPS definitely wants to play with that DPM here. Meaning they also can't be overly aggressive though, because if they will get focused hard, and BPS is gonna lose that main DPM that these two tanks provide here. But LOCA again going for at least one mouse here with Fox. Do you think we might see a B play?
I think I think for both teams, absolutely, B play is very important. As I said before, getting a cap lead on B will put you in a better advantage than getting a cap lead on C. Base, once again, it's a cap that is a lot more easily resettable. I don't know if that's a word, but it's a lot more open. So I would see quite a lot of action happening around B, I would say.
Definitely, and we do see LOCA this time going a little bit more towards the B side here rather than the C side. BPS here
Mm.
doing the same, but again F here doing some early spotting
We're going to spot a
around
lot
C.
of tanks
Oh,
here.
he's gonna see a lot.
3, 4, potentially the Phoenix is
Oh,
spotted.
and he's gonna see
Oh,
Fox as well, meaning they're gonna know 5 of the tanks here. Oh, he doesn't see the mouse actually, but
yeah,
LOCA very early on B here.
very early, but BPS seems to be holding off a bit. They seem to be allowing LOCA to get B, but no, F is now getting pushed by both Utair and Fantastic, and I don't know if he could survive that onslaught.
With BPS here with 3 ice falls in the corner as well, if they start making a push over A here, LOCA might be a little bit in trouble, but F, as you said, he's getting targeted here. Very aggressively so as well. And
Oh
BPS
no.
needs to counter push.
Yeah, they definitely need to do so. He's going to be taken out by Utair and Fantastic very quickly. Oh, but it's a bounce from Utair! That could be important, but he bounced onto Utair as well.
Yeah, BPS here now with a tank extra on this B fight. Definitely now need to make sure that their focus fire is on point 2. As we have Jasio going down finally here. Vano and Phoenix also very low, but Playmaker is actually the one to go down first. And the hit points here very even for both teams.
LOCA is regrouping, and I think Univid Josh needs to go out of this match for a little bit. But Fantastic and Utair both really healthy, looking to shut down tanks of BPS. It's going to be focus fire for both teams. Whoever has the better focus fire will win this one.
Definitely. Fox here now right in the middle of everyone is going to be a bit of a nuisance to BPS. But that means that they will be distracted for quite some time here. And Ghosty now very low. But Venta here trying to... Oh, look at that block from Kuma. He's not letting him through. Vano here saved by his Ice 4 teammate. With Yuti here fighting off against Zerd. Currently
It's
in
going
his
to be
1v1.
It's going to be interesting with Aga looking to shut down Univid Josh, and Univid Josh bounces onto the Aga GQ, but Evil Fantasy is getting taken out by Utair with Fantastic now one shot. Kuma's looking to kill him off. Will he be able to do so? He needs that shell. He does, and it's going to be, wow, 2 versus 2 now.
3 tanks dying here in quick succession, and both LOCA and BPS are split with these fights. But the hit points are favoring BPS, but look at that Anya here. Focusing more on Kuma. Making this a
Yeah.
2v1. For a
Very
short
true indeed.
moment.
Kuma is trying to get out of this situation, but Onya is going to join Yute in shutting down Kuma, but Edgar is following closely behind.
Yeah, Kuma now down to a one-shot here. Edgar, oh, he doesn't pen the HC on that E5. Oh, and Kuma bounces too. Now a 2v1 here.
Hit point still with LOCA, but Edgar needs to put all the shells in. Yute dropping the reactive armor. That is very crucial at the right moment here. And Edgar is now down to 3 shots. And it's a bounce from Yute.
Yeah, BPS here looking not too well right now. LOCA definitely can peak way easier here with having one tank extra.
To survive. He's killed, but Onya cannot afford to bounce this one, and he kills off ATG kill, which means now it's 2-2.
What a great game. LOCA here coming back from that.
Yeah, I think F was just panicking at that time. I think he really left way too late, and when it was that, he couldn't run away. But you have to give massive kudos to BPS for making it really, really tight by making a push on the B side. Great focus fire there as well. But I think losing the F right here is a little bit too much. And LOCA was holding in the B side, with a good amount of time as well. And we are now on to Dynasty's Pro.
Yeah. Very close game. And I mean, look at the damage as well. Edgar, Kuma here, and Anya and Yute here. Fantastic job from all 4 players. But LOCA here tying it again, coming back from that. Both times now we saw BPS winning first and then LOCA turning it right back around. But if that keeps up, LOCA will be in trouble here. And they need to make a breakthrough on Dynasties.
Ooh, I would say like both teams are very, very closely matched, and definitely BPS is a lot stronger tonight, and I would say it's going to be still really close to call. I expect a tiebreaker in this one, but BPS going with a double VK 90.01p triple crown, and double IS4 with LOCA triple crown, double mouse, and IS4 and T110E5. And this map, long and narrow corridors, high buildings, and closed area, perfect recipe for heavily armored tanks such as the German heavies and the IS4, and to some extent the Kranwagens.
Definitely. I'm looking forward to this one here, because we have basically the discussion of mouse or VKP here, with LOCA and BPS taking 2 of their German heavies, but only one of the 2 options. And the lineup generally, though, very similar with the rest of the tanks. Now it's all about strategy and focus fire.
And also getting the caps. This can be very important, though, because I suppose both of these teams would want to approach A, because this seems that's the lineup there. I mean, the lineup looks like it, but it could be wrong. And no mediums or lights. That's something I don't like. But for this map, it's okay to not take one, because really the enclosed area and the flat ground really doesn't help the medium tank player a lot.
It's going to be very interesting here. Both teams going for quite a lot of tanks around the A area, with Jasio here and Venta going very fast through the middle.
Oh, Edgar trying to make a shot into the tanks of Yasio Tastic Fantastic. Couldn't connect. F is looking at B, looking to cap it, but I don't think he could. The tanks are looking to reset that.
Yeah, trying to go for an early B play here is very risky, but he might actually commit for it, bringing a lot of pressure on LOCA here on focus firing. But Vano here currently, the one on the receiving end, and now also Kuma.
I think BPS is now making a big push onto the double crown bargain here with the Evil Fantasy and Mark Ghost looking to shut down Fantastic here. He's now down to a 2-shot here. I think that is an interesting call by BPS.
Yeah, we are seeing multiple pincers here. Evil Fantasy down to a 1-shot very quickly. Venta going down first though, and BPS now being surrounded from 2 sides with Yute and Anya here on the other around A. This comes down to focus fire in the end.
Yeah.
Just who's
on the other hand, with Fanuso now killed, now the Mouses are looking for anti-GK and Playmaker. If they could pincer these 2 tanks, it could give a lot of advantage to LOCA. With LOCA leading by more than 2,000 hit points here, it's going to be really important for LOCA to finish off Playmaker now, and that would mean they would be leading by 2 guns.
Uni here, a very crucial max roll then to the side of Kuma, putting him down to a very easy 2-shot here. But BPS is not going to give up just yet. Ooh,
Playmaker is
the
trying to run
fox.
away, but I think it's going to buy them some time, but not enough. With Kuma from North now one shot, F and Mark goes DD2, very healthy tanks left standing, and it's going to be LOCA pretty much.
Yeah, what a good game here. Very good push there, very good beginning from BPS, but maybe not following through quite enough like they should have. Leaving Ghosty here alone, and LOCA able to come out on top in that engagement.
Always a big gamble to push onto like 2 tanks, and then there are like several tanks very close to those Kranvagans here. So BPS, I think that push would be a little bit slightly uncalculated, and it really didn't pay off.
Yeah, it really didn't. And with that, LOCA here for the first time gonna take the lead in this matchup. And now with that also on match point here. Only gonna need one more victory.
Very true indeed, and they are looking very, very strong with the LOCA. 5 tanks doing more than 2k, 7 kills in total. BPS only 4 tanks doing more than 2k, and you can see LOCA, every tank is pretty much useful in this battle, and this is what you want to be doing as a team.
Definitely, especially Phoenix and Venta here, both who got focused very hard there. Oh, no, wait, it wasn't even Phoenix, it was Jasio here who got pushed with him, actually surviving at the end there. The BPS focus fire, I think, fell apart there midway through.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, when it comes to, you know, a lot of action happening around different areas, it seems like a common theme that BPS gets a little bit confused, while LOCA seems to be having a better idea on which tanks are going for which tanks. And this can be the main reason for LOCA to win against BPS. Well, BPS strategically, they are very good, but they also need to make sure that they don't get confused in the mid to late game phases.
yeah, but what do you think about this lineup right now that BPS is going for here?
Oh,
that is
very interesting.
very risky, I think.
Very, very risky. I agree with you. KB's going with the T110E5 with quintuple Kranvagans. They have to be really careful with that because Kranvagans have the least DPM, as you said before, 1,800 damage, damage per minute. And if LOCA decides to be really aggressive against those Kranvagans, I think Kranvagans will struggle a lot here.
Yeah, if LOCA is able to isolate these E5s from KB and F, bringing down, as you said, their biggest source of DPM, then LOCA would have a huge advantage here. Especially seeing how much hit points they will bring with double mouse and triple Kran. Plus an IS-4, that is nothing to scoff at.
True. That being said, though, if LOCA gets the cap lead, then they have to be really careful. You do not want to fall under the line of sight of the quintuple Kranvagans. 3 shells in the clip. That amounts to almost like 2.5 tank worth of damage. And this map, you know, long, narrow corridors and close area. If you're isolated, you're pretty much out of the game, out of the fight, and back to your garage.
Yeah, and again, BPS here, full commitment for the top side around A here. This time being a lot more aggressive. LOCA, no speed boost being used just yet. But we have Venta and Jasio here back in this middle street. But with a lot more support this time.
True. Both teams approaching this really carefully. And BPS, Evil Fantasy, spotting up Uter, taking a hit there. Great shot into Uter, but they have to be really, really careful though, because BPS, they are quite spread out at the moment.
Uni here grouping up with UT and with Kuma and Evil here. So we might see a 2v2 happening potentially. But
maybe not.
That is very risky if that does end up happening, because we have Fox here. Slowly but surely making room towards the B cap. But no one yet taken any of these.
You can see also LOCA is a lot more closely bunched up, and the mouses are like near the middle here. While BPS, they have like 2 separate groups. So if LOCA decides to push Evil Fantasy and Kuma from north, I think they could be in trouble.
Oh, Anya here deciding to go for a B push. Playing very aggressively now. Trying to bait
BPS,
out a push from BPS.
Now BPS now dropped the speed boost. They are now trying to shut down the Kramwagens and maybe for Starstic. BPS has to be quick now because LOCA will take out both Evil Fantasy and Kuba very, very quickly.
Yeah, LOCA here maybe overcommitting a little bit too much to the park here, as they're leaving the rest of their tanks in the city alone, unsupported, and BPS now with a tank advantage over here.
Oh.
And all of these clips entering the tanks, this might go for BPS very quickly if the focus fire is on point.
Both teams need to focus fire though. LOCA needs to connect with one another, but Fantastic's now dead. With Evil Fantasy now dead, Fantastic's now dead. Now 6 with F. Also very, very low. The Phoenix is going to kill him off protection. It's a bounce though.
Bounces. We might have... Oh no, Venta gets it instead here. But hit points are still very even. With a gun extra. Nope. Make that even again. But KB here getting an absolute focus fire right now. And BPS, a lot closer together.
Yeah, but at the moment here, the hit points are still with LOCA. A little bit just trying to ram into Playmaker, but not really successful though. Kuma is going to be the next focus for Kuma, and BPS really need to get the next tank out. They're not looking to get Phoenix out, and that could be very important.
Yeah, but look at that Uni here with his mouse. He's just straight up in the middle of everyone because he knows he will get ignored. And this forces BPS to make a move here onto Jasio now. With Playmaker there tracked out in a pedestal. Still able to get out that Kranwagen though. Now with 4v3 here. Favoring.
Oh, that bounce.
Oh,
Came bounce onto Univin Charge. That's not good indeed, but it's now 3 vs 3. Venusaur, Gaseo Jones both really healthy, but not Playmaker. Playmaker needs to survive though, but Univin is just going to kill him off, and it's going to be the case. But Onya is going to be really, really low. Gaseo Jones, great shot into Onya, but Venusaur will be killing Onya off. It's going to be the case there.
Now the focus needs to be on UT here. And BPS knows that. Very healthy, both these Kranwagens. Hit point advantage now for BPS. They have turned it around quite well here.
I think pressure is on BPS right now because it's a cap. It's going to be match point to LOCA, remember. So Unibin Josh, great track into Venusaur, and I think he used up all of his consumables.
Yeah, UT here also managed to get another track in a failed HE pen there. And we see the reactive armor here. He's gonna survive a little bit longer than what BPS wants to. Oh, he survives the double tap. What a good pickup here. And this
just can't afford to bounce this one here. He needs to kill off UT. He does, and he's going to run away from this Quagmire. And it's still LOCA with that Unibid Josh. 1 vs 1. This is going to go down to the wire.
Oh, very high roll at 525. Uni here playing this fantastically so far. But in FaceHack, he might struggle a bit against that Kranwagen here if he gets the side. But he keeps on penning, and in trading, this mouse definitely superior.
Yeah, I think Gaseo Jones needs to get out of this situation because Univin just going to put some easy shells, but Gaseo Jones has reloaded 2 shells in this clip. Great first shell into Univin Josh. Will he put a second? Yes.
Ooh, and as
but
we can see,
he's a 2-shot now.
Uni trying to get away from the Kranwagen so he can get these easier shots and doesn't want to get face-hacked like you said. One more shot needed on this Kranwagen. Whilst the mouse can still survive too.
Yeah, Univin just also almost reloaded. Only 1 shell would be enough, but it's a miss! Shot. It's really, really close. Gaseo Jones is waiting for his second shell to reload.
With the building.
Oh,
and Uni, he might have this. And he gets it as well. LOCA here. What a fantastic play with the mouse at the end. That was incredible here.
Yeah, I think Gaseo Jones really risked that, but it didn't really pay off. But LOCA, with that building, he managed to use it really beautifully. And even if Gaseo Jones did more than 5k, couldn't really bring it back to them. And well done to both teams here, I would say.
Look at Uni here doing 6k in his mouse. Phenomenal performance.
Yeah, I think he carried the team. Hit there, like the Kranwagens near the A side wasn't doing particularly well, and they did a right move to shut down tanks onto the park side. But there is a big disconnect between that flank, between that push, and also the tanks near A. And great job to BPS reacting to that immediately.
Yeah, but what a strong performance there from LOCA. That was a really big gamble, sending in 3 tanks into the park area when there were only 2 tanks that could kill, meaning they were gonna be down on tanks on the other side of the map. But they were able to do it. What a good match.
It was
Fantastic.
really, really strong, and I think that one for this one is, I think, what everyone wants to see on the E server: pure individuals, brilliance, and by no means Garcia Jones is a bad player. He did get all of his shots into that mouse, but really the DPM is letting him down.
Yeah, and with that, let's have a quick look at the challenges as well, maybe. And it seems Raid has won that matchup here against
Nice.
IW, and the results are, once it loads,
Oh,
a
it's 4-0.
4-0.
Oh
Wow,
my goodness me.
what a strong performance here from Raid.
I also heard like Raid a few hours before, they were very worried that they don't have enough players. I'm very, very happy they showed up and even went over to do 4-0 against IW, and now they're through to the upper bracket grand final. So well done and huge congratulations to Raid.
Definitely, what a fantastic performance there. And with that, it is time for a small intermission here, as I still have a lot of battle passes for June to give away.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, what's the noise behind here? Because I could hear it.
That's my brother.
Oh. He's
But
getting really excited watching your stream, I suppose, and the match we are seeing right now, like it's really, really close.
yeah, but the game LOCA versus BPS now over, winning here 4-2. It doesn't want to load again. And LOCA with that securing their spot in the grand finals. Very well played there. And yeah, as I said, we are gonna give out 3 more June battle passes here, with a small idea I had with Jack, and that is to platoon, and for you guys to guess how much damage we will do combined. Is
Right.
that correct?
Yeah, it is.
And you wanted to play tier 9, is that also correct?
Yeah, but I'm grinding tanks, so I have to grind that Conway out of the misery, and I still have tanks to grind, so hopefully I will get all of them. But at the moment, Thomas Peterson has not changed anything.
So we will play a normal game first to warm up so we can see our performance, and then we're going to be starting a prediction to how much damage both of us will do combined, just damage, at the end of the game that we will play after this one. So you can maybe see our performance, see how we play.
Oof. Oh, well. Well, according to someone from Raid, they are playing under extraordinary circumstances, which is quite funny. But I'm not sure if he wants me to say it on the stream, but it's quite funny indeed. And
I mean, you
short
can
story,
DM it
they are
to
not.
me. That's fine.
What?
You can DM it to me any time, so it's all fine.
Yeah, I'll DM it to you later. But it was very funny, and they managed to win 4-0, despite that circumstance that I was informed.
But yeah, New Bay. Do we see that map in the map pool today? I don't remember.
Wait, I think that our Death Star is a fan of yours.
Is it? I didn't pay attention.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, I know our Yak Panzer, or at least the clan.
Right. Oh, I'm going to stay down though.
Ah, he is not very pleasant. Or happy about this game.
No, I think he's just being a little bit too excited. I think I am in trouble.
Yeah, you indeed are.
Yeah, I don't know how they managed to really flank me from behind.
By maneuvering
This guy's
behind
broken. Yeah, I know, but I really
Ow.
need some help here. I don't. Yeah, it's not my fault if I die. I can't do anything here. Whoa, you're skidding through that rail.
Yeah, you know, gotta
I
do
saw
some
that.
tricks here. Gotta make it
Right.
exciting.
Yeah, well, credits to the enemy team though for shutting me down like that. They really had me dirty.
Oh, I'm getting one in there. But yeah, really nice 1v1 there that we had at the end between Uni and Gaseone. I think the hit
Yeah.
point advantage that the mouse had, though, from just being ignored, like you normally see,
Mhm.
really helped at the end.
Oh yeah, but I mean more to do with really, I believe, LOCA making a really decisive push on those tanks near C, but also both teams made it really close in the end. So I think it could have gone either way, to be
Oh, for
honest with
sure.
you. Yeah.
Oh, wow. E1 Vickers killed each other. And now Devstar
Oof.
just bounced on the 704.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he's happy about that.
No, I don't think he's happy about that.
Oh, wow, I'm lagging a bit. I
Ooh,
just
that's
had
not
a
nice.
short lag spike at least. But it's
Mm-hmm.
fine. Alright, we're gonna be winning that, and with that, we're gonna play the same tanks again, I'm assuming.
No,
will
I
you?
won't because
Okay.
I got to, just wait for me for a moment here, as I update stuff, and I'll be back, very soon.
Mhm.
Right. Okay. I'm going to play. Well, not a lot of damage for me, but at least I got what I need to have, which is XP for my Conway and my battle,
I
and
see IW a bit annoyed having to face Raid 3 times and Veil twice. Never facing Shadow, Quick, Wreckham, or Sparta.
oof. Right, so I'll say let me play. Well, let me check what tanks I'm doing really bad on, or maybe what tanks I haven't played. I want to play a medium tank though, so let's go for that. Um, do I have a very? Oh, I'll go for EFCM though. Not a really good stats, so I'm going to denoob that.
Okay, so you want to play tier 10 then, throwing off our
Yep.
views completely.
What?
Interesting.
What? I always play tier 10.
You didn't a moment ago. Uh,
Well, but that was because I was grinding Conway.
Let me throw in a wrench into the plan then. By playing. Let's go with 30B, and I'm gonna give you guys time to predict how much damage we do combined now. And at probably about 1 minute 30 or 2 minutes into the game, I'll say stop. And then whoever
Hmm.
gets closest. Also, remember to get in your in game name and a server, of course, because else we can't deliver the prizes to you if you manage to guess
Yeah.
correctly.
Hopefully the team will go right. That's going to be very important.
Mhm. Wait a minute. I don't have premium rounds.
What? You don't have what?
I don't have any premium and no
Oh
consumable.
no.
No. I do have consumables, but I don't have any provisions.
Oh dear.
I know why that
No
happened.
premium
I didn't
shots.
realize that it happened.
Oof. There we go.
And I'm playing with only one repair. Ow! One repair kit here.
Get shot. I'll get the corner though. Well, I think that would be very important here.
Alright, now this is a test of strength. No premium rounds
Ooh,
for me.
there we go.
I tried to
Ah,
press 2. No! I'm already failing. Can you get him? There we go.
there we go. Oof, he didn't land on me. So yeah, I'll be getting that corner. So don't worry. Ah, shite. That didn't say that.
Death
Oh,
Star's
that's
looking
the
your way.
missed. That star missed me. I was lucky. Oh, someone did almost one. The TD almost did damage on me. I bounced that shell.
Might have been a
I'm
girl
just
then.
going to.
The Sheridan
Yep,
is being aggressive on the C side here. You
doesn't
can
matter.
keep an eye on it, because he's gonna shoot me down potentially.
I think the team's going to deal with that. So I'm very confident in that.
Oh yeah, they did. Alright, with that, here stops the prediction, so maybe one of the mods put that in chat. So that,
I'm going to get a little bit aggressive.
Oh, the
Oh,
grill is
that
finally seen. Where's the E6 though? I don't think we have yet to locate him.
no, I don't think so. I'm just going to push through probably. Oh, the E3. Oh, there we go. He's flanking.
Oh yep, there he is. I'm gonna be flanking around the E3 side here. Oh no,
Ah, it's a miss.
I do not have my consumables on the right positions either.
Right. I think you guys can get him. I'm going to get Gorilla.
Alright. Bruh. My aim is terrible. What's going on? Alright, he's out. Put one into the grill. Are you gonna ram him?
I'm not sure. He's moving back. I'm not sure if I have enough momentum.
I stole it.
Because he's just killed. Yeah, he killed Steeled. How dare you?
Brothers in arms, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Alright, I did terribly, but I didn't even have my tank set up properly.
Lol.
Who will stream BPS
Okay.
APA? We will.
We will, yeah. Or else it will be. I don't know.
I did
maybe,
terribly.
maybe Darth Antonius can stream it for us. I don't think so. Nice.
How much did we do combined now? How much is that? Calculator.
You need calculator. If I do it
3,116.
mentally,
Yes.
it's going to be 5,029 damage.
Yep.
But I do it mentally, yes.
You did it correctly.
Yep.
I definitely
yeah,
have
I
to
think-
set up my 30B again.
Okay.
Let me just do that really quickly.
Right, what tank do I need to? Oh, actually, you know what? I will play the 50B.
And again,
Or maybe no. Maybe get some birthday. I have some tanks with birthday.
I have a lot of
I'm going
birthday
to go with that.
tanks.
Yeah, always good to have some to consume some of the birthdays. And I'll go with Sheridan then.
Alright. I'll just keep on. I wanna get a better game than this.
Okay, now. Oh dear. Should I go? Should I do something really unusual? But I only do that with bad chat though, so I think I would just go normal here.
I think I know what you want to do.
Yeah, I think you know. But I won't do that because I think it's too risky with like Sheridan. Ups. You spot then. See if I can get crossfire.
No one here.
Yeah, should we push? I think we can push through then.
Got a shot on the ice frame.
Oh, nice. Nope, I'm not getting anything. Oh, bad chat is getting aggressive. Maybe I can get round. Oh, but fuck's. Sorry.
Fox? What about Fox? Is he playing in our game?
No. Oh my god, I am deep trouble. Oh my god.
Yeah. You have 3 tanks pushing on you. How do you feel? Streamer focus,
Yeah.
clearly. Even though you're not streaming.
Yeah, I know, right? I think I am temporarily in safe position, so no, someone got my back. Nah.
Oof.
Oof. Yeah, I was like, we didn't spot anything. I was like, yeah, just go through and see if we can get some shots in. I was like going aggressive.
Yeah, that Sheridan came out of nowhere as well. Like, he was still up
Yeah.
top for some reason.
Mhm.
Like I saw him drop down. Not gonna peek here again. It feels stupid to do that. There's a 50 I can shoot. Oh wow, people are really not thinking a lot of us. 2,000 combined, 3,000 combined, 3.6 combined, 1.5 combined? What?
What?
We're not that bad, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
Ow. I say that and then I peek like that.
Yeah.
God damn, they are
Oh,
aggressive.
Yeah, you're in trouble.
Holy Sheridan!
Yeah, I think that was good focus fire from the enemy team. Well done to them.
I'm still alive. Kicking. I am still alive and kicking. I am still alive!
Oh no. I don't know if you want will finish you off.
Nah, you missed me already.
Oh, okay. The 50B though. Ah, that was a bad shot from him.
Hey, do you want me to die here or what? Not very
No,
kind of you.
no, it's like that shot should not have happened in the first
Ow!
place.
Sheridan hit me.
Yeah, that ice was AFK. Danga. No. Oh dear.
Why so short a prediction? Because matches can end in 3 minutes. So I gave you half the time of what it potentially could have been. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think
he's gonna win it. He's gonna win it.
Ooh. I mean, they don't know like I am going into that corner can be very important to take hold of that. And South side is a lot better than the North side securing that position.
Hmm.
Definitely, we don't have the best of the. I mean, the most polite teammates so far tonight.
It appears that way, yes.
Yeah, they seem to be a little bit,
Oh, look
high
at
on
the
adrenaline.
E5. E5 is being greedy.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure if that's reportable though, but anyway,
Nah, not really. It
I
shouldn't
don't
be.
think so. I don't think so. He's just being really, really selfish.
Nothing wrong about that. There's a lot of people selfish in this game.
Yeah. People love damage. People love to have good stats, and
Yeah,
you can
pixel
see E5 is fun
numbers.
with that. Yes, pixel numbers. Ouch. That didn't go well.
Disappointing result, Jay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I thought you were going to go with me to get aggressive, so I was like pushing up.
No, I was never planning on doing that. That's suicidal.
Not really when you were
I
not
mean, you
spotting
died. It was
anything.
suicidal.
Well, yeah, but I was thinking like maybe some of the teammates could really be quite aggressive in getting hold of that corner because that could be really good.
The hill is ours, 100%.
Oh, I think I should go up
I'm going island.
like into here. Ooh. Hopefully no one's going to get me though. I have enough
Should...
speed so I can get that.
When will I announce the winners? I can do that at the end of the stream, yeah. When I have all 15 winners.
Oof.
Ah, I didn't get my shot into E3. Sad. Didn't get spotted though, what the hell? How did that happen?
Oh, got shot by that. Yes, will be fine.
When will you have the battle pass? The battle pass is for June. Don't expect
Yeah.
it to get it in May. Come on.
Right. Is the Valve trigger aiming at you or it's aiming at the center?
I don't know. I didn't see.
Yeah,
I have
it's
my eyes on
good.
the projector right now, so.
Right, I mean, it's good if you could spot it for me, so I could see if I can,
Yeah.
hunt it. Oh, I'm spotted. Oh, the gorilla might be shooting me, but no. Oh, Valve trigger. I mean, oh, it's not. Yeah, okay.
Waffle's
Maybe
not
I could put a
looking
shot
my
into
way,
that.
so. It's definitely
There we go.
looking middle.
Got it. I'm spotted once again, so Valve trigger might be looking at me, but we'll see.
Got another one into the I7. Our Waffle is making a beach play. Even though we're not in Normandy.
Oof. The projector is there. Might get spotted. There we go.
Oh, I hate the I7 side turret.
Right, I think the team push mid though.
The enemy team's pushing the cap right now. I think
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
turn
not
around
lucky.
for that.
That's yeah, the volunteer we need that. I need that tank out of the game so that I can help
Yeah.
the team in securing the mid side.
There's a 54 behind us. You can maybe
Oh.
shoot from above.
Ow. I'll try. Ooh, but they're really not allowing me to make shots, but I can put a shot into the. Ah, that was a bad shot.
You need to connect now. The DPM's already full. We need all the damage you can make.
Yeah.
I'm gonna clear the
I'm
eyes
going-
for, ignore him.
Yeah. There we go.
Our Krana's at least turned around.
IS7 if you can.
No,
No.
the 54 is looking down on me right now. Never mind, I can put one in.
Alright, E3. Yeah, I think I will go down to get the T54, but I think there's a projector somewhere.
Yeah, the projector's still behind him.
Yeah.
54 one shot now for you.
I'm reloading. I
can-
bounced onto that projectile.
Can I get the I7? No, the clown has him. I7 behind you. Never mind, he's
Someone
dead.
got it.
Nice. Good comeback.
Mm,
I'm gonna help in the middle
no,
against
I can't say
E3.
for sure there. I'm low, you're not low. So I think it relies on you now.
And I'm not bad. Like, come on.
Yeah,
Oh my
I
god,
know.
did he freeze Capola? Oh my god.
I'm gonna have an eye on that projector probably.
Track them.
Or maybe not.
Just put an adrenaline, push him. Let's go. Got him out. I'm gonna push on against the waffle now. There's the 54.
No.
I bounced him. Heck.
Oof.
Oh, the waffle's at the island. Okay, I'm gonna push on the mediums.
So I'm gonna push on that projector so I can't fluff that shell.
Yeah, you
there we
better.
go. And now I'll get the
High roll.
Oh, Father Drago got me.
Oh no. Well, I can tank 2 shots. The tournament stream is not over now. We just have quite some time left.
We're just having fun.
Yeah. When is the next game starting? Can you check?
10 past. 10 past.
Okay, yeah.
So we can play one more, I think.
Yep. Where did he go? Did he go top? He might have.
There's someone near. Yeah, probably. No, to your right hand side. Ooh, that was a great shot. Ooh, this is going to be interesting though. You're potentially a high roll.
Hmm. Yeah, he rolled high for the first one already. The Leo needs to get behind him. He can.
He's watching.
Can I get him proxy?
I see the gender, sorry. They are. Oh, come on, I can't type.
I mean, it's the waffle. Oh my god.
Oh no, oh no.
Max roll.
Nice one, nice one, nice
Yeah, he's
one.
going for that Leona. He just wants to kill.
Oh yeah, you should have enough DPM for that. Just
Oh, I killed both Lotus.
Nice. There we go. Good. Oh, that was a good damage.
Oh,
that was a lot of damage altogether there.
Wish that could have been a game they had to predict.
Oof. I have the hurry that I need to get my birthday on, so I'll play that.
It just makes.
Wow, okay.
7 minutes. Do we really want to risk it? Having a long game?
Oh no, that's not ideal then. Let's not do that. And while I do that, I would, get my Thomas Peterson to guess. Right. So it's
turn on the lights for me in the background.
BPS versus APA, and then it's IW versus Vale.
Yep.
Great. So
no, let's not make me green like a gremlin. Where's the blue on this goddamn thing?
Oh, according to Thomas Peterson, BPS is predicted to win APA 4-3 and IW to win Vale 4-3.
Ooh, double tiebreaker prediction. Interesting.
Yes. So it's saying both teams have almost equal chance at beating one another.
Mm. Also, someone at the start asked me to show all my camos, so here we go. On my Hellcat. I don't have these 3. I never, since the update dropped with the new missions, have gotten Green Mamba. Never. Not even once. And I got Radiant Energy once, but for tier 7. I'm disappointed. But I got a lot of camos on my Hellcat. It's over 100 already.
Ah.
If we can exclude commons. I mean, if we add them, that's just 7 more. But I mean, no one cares. About these. I have all Battle Pass camos on this thing. Since the first Battle Pass.
Yep.
So we have 6 more Battle Passes to give away for those interested. We will have 1 more game prediction that is not yet started. And another damage prediction as well.
Ooh.
Yep. My boy is in the room. Hello, come here. Here, Mutsu.
Oh.
I hope you're happy. Look at him. Look at him. Yo. Hello. He's not letting my brother sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So he has to be banished to my room. Yo. Look into the camera. Yo. What a cutie. Oh, on the table. Right, the room is up.
Nice. Yeah, that's a sense. It is quite a different map here because that's sense. Very open on the west side, on the east side, very flat, and some buildings here, but they are in general relatively low, so not quite enclosed here. And usually teams go into the desert side for a great brawl. Defending on the east side would be very difficult though, because you can flank from three main lanes, and sometimes and you really can't defend them all. So inevitably you might have to divert some of your forces defending, and that usually means your tanks might become isolated.
Mm.
So APA is now gradually trickling in with BPS, looking to get quintuple not quintuple BPS, quintuple T125s, and F in the T22 and Kuma and Vickers Light. So I don't know. The T125s are known for ammo racks. So will we see an ammo rack on BPS?
Let's hope not. But yeah,
You don't know.
quad E5, quintuple E5
Queen
is
Yep.
not too uncommon. Oh, don't step on my keyboard. Please.
But at least like the T125s, they have the gun depression, they have the armor, they have the turret armor. They are very good in general on the desert side. So this is where you would be expecting them to go. And ABA still loving their super heavies, or do they have enough people to show? I believe they have enough people to show up.
Definitely. Come here. Can you not sit in front of my most important monitor? I need to look at the game.
True. Unless APA wants to, lets me out of the stream and allow me to watch Eurovision, then. But I don't think they will have 7 players in the end. There we go. Sinking Erika is looking to ready up, not in a Projector 46, but in a tier 10 tank. But Ernest taking the Sheridan. No, I don't think he will, but Sheridan is a very interesting choice in tournaments in general, now that it doesn't have the missile.
I mean, it doesn't have it for quite. Can you get off my table now? Please.
Oh my gosh. Peter's getting some.
I'm getting
cat problems.
harassed. Yes. Sit down.
No, you're getting cat harassed.
Oh God, no.
Yes. I think you need a pause here.
Nah. All right. I'm very interested though in mouse. Are we gonna see a B cap?
I think so. In general, the mouse is the best in the east side, so I could definitely imagine that to be holding on in general the B region. But it's absolutely tragic when it comes to going into desert side with a lot of terrain. The terrain resistance on the mouse is really bad, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. And with this, I think it's time to start the prediction for who will win between BPS and APA. Remember to put in your in-game name and your server. And remember that this is a best of 7, so you'll need to have 4 victories in order to, overturn your opponents. My cat's making ruckus in the background.
Right. But that's a sense. APA going with no mediums or lights. It's going to be interesting though, because BPS needs to trade a lot better than APA here, but potentially BPS could really make use of their advantageous DPM they possess. But APA would not be making it easy for BPS. But in general, I pretty much prefer BPS lineup, to be honest with you.
Gives you a lot more flexibility as well on this map in general.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But
I'm
you know,
not sure what we're gonna see here.
APA is quite anti-meta here, but on this sense, it's not in general similar to the EU meta where tanks go in every direction, getting information from every side. This is a lot more narrow, not a lot more consolidated play. So BPS might be in for a surprise here.
Definitely. And with that, let's have. Oh, I should put on the logos.
Yeah. You need time. That would help you commentate for a little while then.
Yep.
APA, north side, red team with the BPS, blue team, south side. BPS dropping a lot of speed boost with T125s, all going to this to the desert side with APA committing 4 tanks to the city with 3 tanks crossing, but I think they're just there to hold around their spawn. Oh, great shot into Osteo by BPS.
Kuma here gonna steal A very quickly, very aggressively. And
Yeah,
APA.
but they can. Sorry, you go. You
No,
go.
it's having these two back here probably to just hold for potential side flank. But we do see Yennefer here approaching B now, slowly but surely. But I'm sure BPS
Uh,
already setting up to defend that camp.
Ooh, and has to be really careful. But BPS absolutely can go for A at the start because APA does not have mediums or lights, so it's going to be really hard to reset A though. And BPS is simply going into the enemy spawn. The APA might need a response of that.
Definitely, Vano here is going very far forward. Just to be a little bit cautious here. As we have already a response from Ernest, but also here losing his engine now without a repair kit
Ooh.
for quite some time here. And look at these shots coming in. BPS has them locked down.
Very great job from BPS indeed. Now Osteo and Ambassador is in world of pain, and
Ooh,
Osteo
he's
is now
getting
down to
so
2-shot.
focused. The Vickers
But Gaseo
T22 here.
Because Gaseo is going in, and Osteo is the first time down. Venusaur looking to shut down Ambassador very, very quickly. BPS is letting APA no space to breathe.
Yeah, Ambassador here now down to a one-shot, but Vano here is getting shot into pieces as well already. APA here pushing over Yennefer here, trying to make some scenes around the entrance there in the middle, but he's just being a distraction. But it's not really doing a whole lot itself.
Really, but I think BPS needs to keep on pushing through though because APA is now hurting a little bit. They're still leading in hit points, but things could change if APA trades better. Oh, look at Playmaker. What is he doing? Trying to avoid Yennefer from retreating, actually.
Yeah, he's also just trying to be out of harm's way here. Just blocking him in most ways possible. And APA here slowly starting to go down on hit points quite drastically here now. Nearly half of what BPS has. Ernest there.
On the
Picked
other
up.
side, APA pushed into those BPS forces, but since Kievnik is now killed, and another tank is also killed, which is now getting focused by BPS.
Vano here on 18 hit points. Trying his hardest to survive. Witcher here. Can he get it clear or not? Oh, Edgar actually pushing him. So that Witcher was able to put out a shot here. Marcinek, the last one.
Yeah.
And the beginning game here. Picked up for BPS.
Very great job to BPS indeed, and I really like that they pushed in further and applied pressure onto APA and leaving them no room to make any responses. And I believe APA, I don't know, they looked a little bit clueless in what to do in that situation. I believe I thought they had an idea, but they didn't seem to have one.
They really didn't. And BPS here, very aggressive play with Kuma and F there. Just shutting down also, and they didn't take any damage for that either.
No,
Really
I mean,
well played.
this is why you take hold down tanks and medium tanks on the desert side because of the dunes. Really great for hold down tanks there, and I think AP has to really change that lineup a little bit. Desert Sands definitely not a map where you could go for 7 heavies without a single medium or lights. And they are going to have Ernest in that because like that would be very important for them.
Yeah, BPS here sticking to that quintuple E5, but now double T22 here, wanting a little bit more armor from Kuma. But
and wanting a higher chance of getting ammo wrecked, but let's hope it's not going to happen on BPS.
yeah. Jonas here, as you said, in the Vickers now. Quad E5 for APA and
Mhm.
double Kranbergen, giving them a little bit more survivability here.
And a bit more mobility, and especially when these tanks have speed boost, could absolutely rotate around and respond to BPS maybe going aggressive or isolated tanks. This can be an important match for both teams, with BPS starting really well here.
Definitely. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. But before we look into the next game, a quick mention that the predictions will now end here. So just enjoy the show and see if you won at the end of this matchup.
Okay,
Spawns a
and here
swap.
we go.
But I think we will see a clash again in the desert. The Dunes here,
Definitely.
favored by all teams. Mostly.
Actually, I want to ask you a question, Avery. Do you think T22 would go the other way and flank through City in this one?
That could potentially be a play, but they would definitely have to avoid C here and hope that the opposing team does not make a city play. Because if they do, those T22s would just be gone for good.
Yeah, and they are not doing that. Ernest gets the spots up and couldn't quite connect
He
anything.
sees a lot of
But
heavies though.
Yeah, but Ernest trying to run away, but will BPS be able to put a shot in? Great shot into Yennefer, and they're going to get A at the same time.
Yeah, and APA here pushing through over this mid dip here with 4 of their tanks already. Trying to assert dominance very, very quickly. But the rest of APA is not even close yet, so pushing in this early might be a mismatch of timing here, but Kuma and F have to run.
They
Having
will
to
run.
give up A here.
But Playmaker has to be really careful here. Does not want to overpeak and get shut down by APA's tanks. Here. Now hit points in favor of APA. BPS has to be really
look at that
careful not to
Ernest
make
here.
a bad play.
Oh, here comes the push over. APA pushing on Ernest. On Evil Fantasy first. But Yennefer on the other side here is already getting shot to pieces as well. But first blood here for APA. And the hit points are still even.
Yup, and Playmaker is trying to run away, but with T22 coming in to support. But Venusaur might be overextending here now, dropping the reactor farm, looking for Osseo. But APA needs to get the focus fire ready, looking for Playmaker as well. This
Witcher
is
here
really
gets down
close to call.
And Ernest here, he is definitely gotta be careful, because those T22s could hunt him at any point in time. Meaning that the distance he's creating here is definitely the right choice to make. And APA here focusing F here is absolutely the correct call. But BPS with better focus fire. And that DPM on these T22s are slowly starting to win this fight here.
True indeed, but remember, APA, they can make a comeback from this still, despite Sinkaradika going down very quickly. With F now dead, Sinkaradika is now dead. It's now 3 versus 4.
Ernest here running away from Edgar. He's out for blood. Vano here is still dancing around Ambassador. Looking to pick him up here and will be able to do so. And with that, BPS here pretty much clearing this game already. And what a dominant matchup here. APA there pushed a bit too early, I think.
No, I think it was pretty. I don't think it was really about the early pushes. More like the focus fire in the mid to late game phases, where APA really fell off a lot. I think they had a great idea trying to push out the tanks isolated on the BPS side, but BPS simply a lot more focused, a lot more concentrated. They had a great idea, a great plan on having which tanks to take out first, and APA wasn't really on top of this game.
Definitely. But with that, we have 2 victories down for BPS here, winning that entire first map. Moving now to Alpenstadt. A lot more clinical here and a lot more suited to what APA likes to play, being a lot of heavy tanks.
But Ernest going to play in the Vickers slide. I think I like what Ernest is now taking here, but double mouse could work here, but also could be the make or break strategy here, because the mouses can be really slow, and when fights happen in one side of the map, the mouse might take a long time to rotate. So BPS would need to play really carefully here. If they take triple mediums or lights, they really have to make use of their DPM with these tanks.
Yeah.
And that's going to be, I'm very, very worried about BPS here now.
Yeah. And double Progetto is an interesting call, but why don't we make a damage prediction here? And I think since we've asked for BPS last time, why don't we see how much damage APA does in this following game? Please name how much damage do you think will APA have done in total in this coming game? And also state your username and server if you want to win one of 3 more June battle passes. And with that,
Do you know
let's
that?
start the show.
Sorry. Do you know that BPS has the north side to them? So absolutely, with these many mediums or lights, they would absolutely make sure they could secure a cap lead. And for APA, maybe they want to have shots on B cap as well.
Yeah, will be very interesting to see here.
Oh, look at the damage difference.
Oh, that is a hard HP difference here. 3,000. That's an entire mouse here. That BPS is down. But they do have quite a lot of DPM. And if they are able to use that well, is going to be the question.
To be honest, not sure about the DPM here because Vicus Lights and the projectors aren't popular and aren't famous on DPM, but mobility though, this is going to be the most important part. They need to make it work here.
Look at F here, he's being overly aggressive there, but he's getting the spots and got away with it as well.
Oh no, he's got a shot.
Ooh, which shot there? Getting a good shot into that Vicus.
Right.
F here also capping, not F, but Ernest capping C. Playmaker here being stopped at A. Giving them a cap advantage here for APA. But they've also bled a little bit of hit points already.
Playmaker needs to be careful.
Look at that.
Does not want to...
BPS here pushing through double E5 through the river here. Yennefer is gonna be the one targeted. But how will the teams react to this?
They have to be quick though because, you know, Sinkervnika, Marcinek and Ossio will be coming in to save the teammates here. But look at this. BPS really shutting down the Crown Vargas and the hit points will go to Ravenpass team very soon.
Oh, Ambassador here's down to a one-shot 2F, able to pick him up. Playmaker here down to 16 hit points. Witcher needs to be able to pick him up here, but is he able to reload in time? No, he's not. And that is 2 tanks up for BPS here. And they now also have that DPM, that hit point advantage.
Yep. Gaseo Joe is going in first because he's a heavy tank and he's going to take some damage here. Great ram into Yennefer here, but Ossio is now on fire, might be taken out very soon.
Yeah, and APA here just still having 2 tanks here on Vano. He's buying a crap load of time.
Mel. Kuma is going to put a shell into Ossio with the Sinkervnika, the focus for Akijiku and Gaseo Jones. Ossio is now dead with Marcinek and Ernest trying to shut down Venusaur, but Marcinek bounces, I believe. Ernest needs to land a shell to Venusaur, and he kills off Venusaur with Sinkervnika now dead. It's now 2 versus 6. What a turnaround.
Yeah, what a crazy game here.
Ooh. And FD Yogurt barely avoids getting ramming into Marcinek. And Marcinek is the next sorry focus for BPS. And FD Yogurt very, very angry about Ernest here. And he wants him out of this game. And this is it. Marcinek down. And that would give Gravitas team the match point right now. 3-0. I'm not expecting this one. But well done to BPS. Despite having more than 3,000 hit points of deficit, they managed to make a big comeback here.
Very important push there through the river and from the top side as well, basically sandwiching 3 Kranwagens there. What a strong game from them. And APA just too slow to react, I think, for that one.
I don't think they are slow to react. It's the tanks they are taking, which unfortunately they cannot teleport. Wargaming does not have that feature in this game, so I'm glad they don't have a teleporting function in this game. Or otherwise, you know it's going to be funny.
BPS here aiming for even more mediums, double STB this time. Very interesting lineup here. Want to outplay APA with mobility.
Yeah, and I think BPS, they were very decisive in the last game. They need to keep on getting decisive in the next game if they want to seal the deal and get into the grand final and finish the game off.
Definitely. And seeing as how they are on match point as well here, they're looking very strong right now. APA would have to win 4 games in a row now to turn this around. Starting with this one here, the second one on Alpenstadt. And that will be very interesting to see. They're able to do that.
Very true indeed. At APA now going with 0 mediums or lights. Maybe Akuma might be changing into another tank though, or he's going to stick with that STB1. I'm going to say BPS. They have to once again reduce the hit point pool deficit that it's going to have.
But yeah, we might see a more city-sided approach here from BPS. They're going with Mouse and a VKP. I don't think they want to take those into the open. But they are allowed to make a gamble here, because again, they are up by 3 games. And winning 1 more will be enough for them to win.
Yeah, the hit point pool deficit now has been reduced to less than 2,000 damage. Definitely this time, Gravitas team has a lot more room to breathe. But double STB1 could be all the difference here. They have to work really well. It's a make or break strategy once again for them.
But yeah, we're seeing the game's beginning here. Ghosty slowly moving his way towards B, making the job a Mouse would normally do. But in the VK instead. But APA is going full on for C side. With a little bit of control over B. Also,
The STB1 just pushing through, and I think they're going straight into the spawn. Maybe they will spot up Sync here, Nika, Yennefer, Osseo, and Ambassador very soon. It's going to descend very soon into Anarchy potentially, but maybe not.
Yeah.
Well, Ambassador tried to make a shot, but couldn't connect. Well, Kuma also tries to make a shot, but also couldn't connect.
Yeah, we see some blind shots here coming in. Cap advantage though for APA. And Edgar here going for a little swim through the river.
But I mean, Ventium is not there though, so this little fish of Edgar would not be caught by Ventium. So with Evil Fantasy now going into the enemy spawn, APA is heavily stacked up there. I do not think Evil Fantasy will be happy if they decide to rush on him.
Ernest here might be able to spot that here. We have also taken a shot from the side. And this now has been located.
With APA still very closely bunched up with one another, it is actually going to be the BPS team that needs to make a rotation, but they are pressing the lineup hard, so that means BPS is gradually getting the map control, and I think the other side, Venusaur and Ghosty, would like to make an aggressive play.
B now here being taken by Edgar. Slowly but surely trying to get that. But Ambassador,
can he get it?
Bounce.
Group bounce there.
Also,
Osseo, great shot.
Able to stop that. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. But look at Osseo now. Out in the open, is going to get the crossfire from BPS, but Edgar is in loads of trouble. AP is now stacking up there, now trying to rush onto Ghosty. This is going to be really tense.
Yeah, and BPS here starting to flood in all their tanks from all different directions here. With Ghosty and Edgar at B, Vano and Playmaker from one side, and an F and Evil Fantasy from the other. APA is all over the place. But so is BPS,
yes.
But they are pincering. And they're doing it very well right now. But also
very true
still
indeed.
Alive.
Yeah, Edgar is going to go down really quick. He's now down to one shot. Playmaker is also looking for these tanks, but Osseo is now dead. With Edgar and Playmaker now dead. But STB1, Evil Fantasy, they will finish off Ernest.
I think we might have missed an Amarak here potentially for Playmaker. I saw the turret fly. Not sure if that happened.
I don't think it's an Amarak here. I think he's pretty much low, but Ghost is now dead. With Marcinek dead as well. It's now 3 versus 4. It's looking really healthy for BPS right now.
Yeah, F here. Down to a one shot. And APA down heavily on hit points. Now 2 tanks left and both SDBs here. Doing a lot of damage.
Singular Nika killed off a F, but he's killed by Kuma from North. That leaves Ambassador, the last person remaining on this battlefield. Well done to BPS.
Yeah, and BPS here. Going to be winning that one.
Yeah, Ambassador trying to hold as long as he could, but Ernest saying GG to Aqua because most of the players here are from Aqua previously.
Yeah, and BPS here. Winning this 4-0. Moving on to fight
They
another
make
day against LOCA here.
true. And huge congratulations to BPS, but huge commiserations to AP as well. I think they have played really good this season, beating Endgame and also Serenity, and knocking them both out of the winter of the spring season. But BPS is going to join LOCA in the grand final, and we are here in for a treat.
Definitely. And I think challenges are still going on, it seems. I don't think we
Yep.
have a result there yet. Yep, we're
Nope.
still playing there. But yeah, with that, BPS will have their 4th attempt, I think.
Is it?
Yep, it will be the 4th, actually. Losing out
Hmm.
3 times so far, 3-0, 3-1, and 4-2. Now their last chance tomorrow in the grand finals, which we will be streaming on the official Blitz YouTube channel. And that will
Yes.
be fun.
It will be.
Hmm.
But on the other hand, I think, will we have any more stuff to do? Do you have anything in this that we will do?
I don't think so.
Yep.
I'm just gonna be checking on all the winners now.
Right. That would be good.
So yeah, just gonna be waiting on for those to trundle in. But I can already tell some of them. So let me just check. Right now. The first ones are Cora, Legundo, and Samuel. Cora from EU, Legundo, Primo, Purple, BPS. I think he knows who he is. And Samuel 74796 with one guess correct. We also have Straight Pipe from NA, Christo, and Masinek from EU. Both of them. We have Do Not Mess With My Yo-Yo from the EU server.
I won't mess with your yo-yo though.
A Record 123 from the EU server. And Malsonor, I think is how you say that, from the NA server. Oops, I made a typo.
Oof.
The other two are still coming in with the damage guess and the winner's prediction.
So far, Thomas Peterson got all 3 outcomes correctly, and we are waiting if Thomas Peterson will be the first time getting a full house of correct outcomes.
Yeah. Bumsty, the E100 was reloading. It's just a how do you say it? It's just an indication bug that the reload bar isn't moving, or sometimes just not filling up.
Yep.
But yeah, let me just scroll up, maybe see if there were any 4-0 predictions. There was one from Lightning McQueen. Michael Vannis also said 4-0, but for APA, so that doesn't count. There's a 4-2, a 4-1, a 4-3.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'm gonna send you the what happened to Raid earlier tonight. Oh gosh.
Oh yeah. Nice. Let me just check maybe the challenges. Oh, still going on.
It's still going on. But also, I will also send you more stuff about the two clans so we can have more idea about what both of them are. For tomorrow, we can talk more about that.
Yeah.
Yep. Let me
Mm,
find. Let me find. LOCA. Ah,
my mods doing their hardest right now. Round of applause to them.
yep. Really great job to every moderator on
Every
all
streamer.
four.
Yeah.
Every streamer. Yeah. They've been really, really crucial.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I think I'm getting the next batch of names. Oh god, what the hell, Jack?
Oh, this is the stuff that they sent me when I was asking them more about the clan. So maybe we have a better idea on how to introduce them to the people
Oh, you mean
tomorrow.
tomorrow? Yeah, sure.
Yes, yeah.
All right. Seems good. Just wanna get my results here for the challenges now. I don't know what is
Yeah.
gonna be.
No, it's still playing. Still going on. All the best for them.
Yep. But yeah, well played to all teams, of course. Congratulations to LOCA and BPS for making it to the grand finals, and commiserations for APA taking third place here.
Yeah, they've done really well this season. I must say, in terms of the battles we've seen so far.
Yeah. Let me just check again in the chat. Because apparently there's something was missed. Oops. God damn it. Just typed the hashtag on accident. Just trying to
Ooh,
press enter.
right.
But yeah, well played to everyone. I really
Yeah.
enjoyed it. The season so far has been a lot of fun. Um,
Yes.
I hope you guys had as well. But of
Yep.
course, it's not fully over yet. We still have tomorrow. And of course, NA is also still waiting to see who will be their finalists. So, yeah.
Oof.
So, it seems that the damage guesses have come in. Wait. Are there multiple names here? Yeah, record 123 is there again. And I think one more I saw twice. Being Samuel 74796. So, not sure what to do about that.
You know what? Maybe I should ask someone else. Some...
But yeah, a Super Samrock from NA won a battle pass for the damage guess. So yeah. I'm just gonna be checking to say Right, so for we have Timko and Cora from EU. Wait, but Cora already won one. Or did he put one time with his NA account and one time EU? Hey. God damn it, this is confusing. Cora won before as well, yeah. Mm-hmm. This is a bit awkward. Since we don't have specifically 4 zeros, for those who want to know, they're currently going by what is closest to that, for example, 4 to 1s. Since redoing that would be a bit awkward. So Timco would win, one of them from the EU server. And now going by 4-2, since Korra already won a battle pass. The earliest there would be Mutsu, but I think Mutsu already also has one. Am I wrong? I mean, wait, no. They wouldn't enter if they didn't have one, right?
What? Oh, I saw people enter when they have a better pass already, so I'm not surprised if they still enter.
And Lightning McQueen also from the EU server won one of them, if I didn't say that yet. But yeah, I think if you are interested in the other match happening right now, definitely go check out Aminet and Fuji. We're currently commentating on that, because that game is still going on. Still going to tiebreaker. I think I'm gonna just show a replay in the background right now.
Right.
Because people are just staring at my Hellcat currently. So let's look at Miggy playing in his 1-1B.
Right. Still waiting for the result. Go play a match in the Holy.
Yeah. Enjoy. With all the winners so far. Alright, let me just compile that into one message. God damn it. EU. Segundo. I'm assuming EU.
Right.
Samuel 74796 from NA. I'm just gonna make sure with Blitz stars that these people exist, of course. Because if not, that would mess up things.
Right.
No, Leguindo is from NA, actually. Alright, so let's change that.
I mean, he has accounts on both NA and EU.
Yeah,
so
but if I check on
maybe
Blitz stars, the only server that shows up is NA.
I see. I see.
I'm looking after the username that they enter. Straight Pipe. I know that he does exist because he watches regularly. Crystal is my clan member. We have Masinek actually winning.
Nice.
EU. I'm just gonna copy paste this one. Do not mess with my yo-yos. Too long of a name to type myself. Alright. Code 123 from EU. Miles or not. NA. All right. In terms of damage, it's Super Samrock, Lord Cantus, that's Mutsu, entering, and Cody Sek, I think. How do you say that? So let me add them to the message right now. Super Sam Rock NA Untitled. I'm probably butchering these names, but I don't mind right now.
Alright.
Cody Sek. You. For the match. Alright, so all I need now is for the match predictions. And then we got the 15 for today.
Mm-hmm.
Which telling me to use that. I know how to use that. Come on. Oh shit, I forgot to do them both ends. There's no more battle passes, Flappy, no.
Yeah, I think this is the last stream you will be giving battle passes, right?
Yep, this is the last one. So I'm making sure to give out all of them right now.
Oh, I see.
Right, so Lightning McQueen, Timko, and this one. Alright. Adding those. So let me just maybe crop this as a picture so I can show it on screen. These should be 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15. Very nice. And yeah, let me put them on screen as well for you guys. Do we have the result yet for the other game, Jack? Do you know?
No, I was playing a game and it just finished and I won that game.
Right, so these are the 15 winners of today.
Nice.
Having them on screen right now. Let me check in game right now. Oh, and challenges is done.
Nice. Brilliant.
It is Vale 4-2 against IW.
Brilliant. That means I jinxed IW.
So we will have Vale
It's the
playing
Thomas
Raid in the final stage tomorrow in the grand final. Exactly.
Fusion must be very ecstatic after knowing this news, probably.
So yeah, these are all the names on screen right now for today. We of course have previous winners. And with all those names, I'll go and check the accounts exist and everything. So yeah.
Nice.
Thank you all for participating. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream with me and Jack together.
Yeah.
And I don't think we have a lot else to talk about, right?
No.
Nice. And with that, I think we can end the stream here.
Yes.
So thank you guys for watching. Feedback will always be appreciated for both of us. If we did mispronounce a name, be sure to scold us on Discord so we can fix that for tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching and see you all again next time. Bye bye.
Bye.